What if I told you that one old woman in a forgotten village held a secret so powerful it could turn despair into hope and sorrow into laughter? People never believed it until they saw it with their own eyes. In a small village surrounded by dusty fields and a single giant banyan tree, there lived an old woman named Asha. Her hair was silver, her face lined with gentle wrinkles, but her eyes, her eyes sparkled like a child's. She lived alone in a tiny house, yet she was never lonely. People loved her because she laughed easily, even when times were harsh. Some said she laughed too much. How could someone with no family, no riches, and no husband left alive smile so often? They shook their heads, half amused, half amazed. One hot afternoon, a young woman named Mira came to her door. Her face was wet with tears, her voice trembling. "Asha, I don't know what to do. My husband went to the city months ago to find work. He hasn't sent a single coin. My children cry from hunger. What if he never comes back?" Asha listened quietly, and to Mira's shock, she chuckled, not mockingly, but softly, as though she knew a secret Mira didn't. "Sit down, child," she said, patting the wooden bench outside her hut. "Now tell me, what do you think will happen?" Mira snapped, almost angry. "What do I think? I think everything will go wrong. He might be jobless. He might have forgotten us." Asha interrupted, still smiling. "And what happens to you when you think like that?" Mira paused. Her heart felt heavier just saying those words. "I feel hopeless, weak." "That is the trouble," Asha whispered, her eyes twinkling. "Bad thoughts make us weaker, but good thoughts, they give us strength. Sometimes they even bring good things to us." Mira shook her head. "How can I think good thoughts when everything is so bad?" Asha leaned closer, lowered her voice, and with a mischievous smile, said, "Let me tell you a story." Mira leaned in too, almost against her will. "There was once a poor man who sat by a river crying. 'I have nothing,' he wept, 'no food, no family, no money.' An old woman walked past and asked, 'Then why do you cry? Look, the river is flowing for you. The trees give you shade. The sun warms your skin. You see nothing because you only look at what you don't have. But when you look at what you do have, the whole world changes.'" Asha's voice softened. The man stopped crying. Slowly, he began to smile. His problems hadn't vanished, but his heart had changed, and that changed everything else. Mira frowned. "Are you saying just thinking differently will change my life?" Asha said yes, firmly, her laughter bubbling like a spring. "Wake up tomorrow and tell yourself, today will be good. Your heart will be lighter, your hands will work harder, your children will feel your strength. Hope, Mira, is food for the soul. Without it, we starve." Mira left that day not fully convinced, but curious. The next morning, she whispered to herself, almost awkwardly, "Today will be good." She worked harder, fed her children with whatever little she had, and carried herself with a spark she hadn't felt in months. Days turned into weeks. Then, one morning, a letter arrived. With trembling hands, Mira tore it open. Her husband had found work. Money was on its way. She dropped the letter, laughed through her tears, and ran barefoot to Asha's house. When Asha heard the news, she laughed again, but this time her laughter had the weight of truth. "You see, child, when we invite hope, good things come running. Problems will always come, but with a hopeful heart, you can face them all." Soon word spread across the village. Farmers, carpenters, traders, they all began visiting the little house by the banyan tree. They came with heavy hearts and left lighter, smiling, laughing even. It became a mystery in the village. How could a wrinkled old woman make people feel like life was beautiful again? The answer was simple. Asha had given them a gift no gold could buy, the courage to think differently. And from that day, the people of the village didn't just admire her, they were astonished by how one woman's laughter could change an entire community.